Hello again, this is Professor Lucien. In this video, I'd like to give a brief overview of the OSHA website. For my Intro to Occupational Safety and Health students, I've got the updated syllabus in front of us. This is being provided in week 6 or part of lecture 10. And as you can see, from here on out, we're going to be talking about different aspects of the practice of occupational safety and health, specifically getting in and looking at the major causes of workplace fatalities and injuries. So again, this set of videos is meant to prepare you for getting into the OSHA website and making good use of what's available. So when you log in, or not log in, but when you type in osha.gov or osha.gov, it opens to this page here, and it gives you the opportunity annoyingly every time to sign up for the quick takes. If you're going to be going into the field, it's a good idea. If you're in HR, it's also a good idea. I'm just going to close it for now. And as you can see, the main focus right here when you open the page is the pandemic. So it's got coronavirus resources here. Learn more in Spanish, new guidance, because not too long ago, there was an emphasis to really get moving. As I scroll on the page, and I will be going back up to the top in a moment, there's daily workplace safety reminders you can sign up for. So you can subscribe right here. This is something that I've actually subscribed to. Oh boy, don't know what I did there. I think I should have just closed it. It's going nice and fast. So that's where you can subscribe. And there's different types of reminders too. I think it's all in now. Also here, there's some information about COVID, how to make the workplace safe. Also, because it's winter, they're giving some tips on not only keeping warm, to prevent frostbite, but also exposure to carbon monoxide, because that is a common killer in the wintertime, especially in the northern states. And I've heard reports down in Texas because of the ice storm that they've had. It happens. If an employee needs to file a complaint, they can go here. If you as an employer need to report a fatality or severe injury, and so fatality within 8 hours, for a severe injury, you have to contact OSHA within 24 hours if there's a hospitalization, an amputation, or loss of an eye. And most companies need to submit their 300As forms by March 2nd. Here's more information about the coronavirus. And this is very recent. They're actually publishing or sharing data from COVID-related compliance and outreach. And you can click on this, and I'm going to do it in a later video, and it provides you an indication of what they've been citing. And it looks like it's mostly record keeping, respiratory protection, and there was a third, hazard communication, having to do with cleaning. Those are the common citations. So back up to the top, and this is going to be really quick. If you click on the OSHA tab, you can get information on where to find an office, what's OSHA all about, who's in charge. There's state plan information, newsroom, again, the quick takes that you could sign up for, careers in OSHA, although you can get that through the Department of Labor as well, and the Freedom of Information Act. And I'm going to have videos for each one of these tabs. Next are the standards, and this one is going to be in the next next video. I'm going to give an overview, and then I'm going to actually provide you some demonstrations. And so laws and regulations, standards interpretation, training by standard. Topics page, there's a lot of stuff here. Things the employer needs to know, things workers need to be told. Specifics on fall protection, heat, exposure, PPE, record-keeping forms, trenching and excavation, and then by sector. And then some other key topics. So the OSHA 10 and 30 training cards, enforcement information, HAZCOM, safety and health programs, whistleblower. And then the final tab, before we end, you can get data about inspections or just overall from the site, access to e-tools, which I think are very good. You can search an establishment, find out what is their OSHA compliance history, their inspection history. They have fatality reports, again, where you can file a complaint. A big library of OSHA publications. Equally as good as the e-tools is the safety and health topics page. Again, this is going to be a future lecture. Information on suicide prevention, because that has actually been going up significantly over the last few years. training information and OSHA videos that you can check out. And then also you can click and get information on compliance, consultation, cooperative programs, and small business. So in the next video, I will get into the OSHA tab, then it'll be the standards topics and the help and resources.